Welcome to Good Living by Design. I'm Linnore Gonzales. Today we're having fun with color chocolates and ways to keep looking younger. Join us as we explore color at our local Sherwin Williams paint store. Then our designers at Decor You have wonderful decorating ideas for you. We'll visit the chocolate therapist in Littleton to see how they make their wonderful chocolates. We have tips for your home from Handyman Matters. Then we'll talk to Dr. Bentley about new techniques and treatments to keep you looking young. All this today on Good Living by Design.
Now let's visit our local Sherwin Williams paint store and talk with Linnore about how to select your colors for the interior of your home.
I'm here at the Sherwin Williams store, located at the Highlands Ranch Town Center. When decorating, paint is usually one of the things that you can do that's quick, inexpensive, and can make the best impact on your space. It can easily change the look and feel of your space, and it also can give you the biggest bang for your buck. If you don't know where to begin with color, usually we tell our clients to look around their space. Usually there's an artwork that you like, a favorite artwork, a favorite fabric that already has the color combinations that work. So for instance, we have this artwork here in the vignette that we have prepared for you. It has the oranges and the greens and the beiges. So these are some of the colors that you can pull for your main color or for an accent wall. We also recommend that you get a color wheel because it's really a nice tool for you to determine what color combinations would work. The color wheel will also tell you what colors are warm and what colors are cool. So if you have the yellow-green here on top and you draw a line straight to the bottom, this will be your cool colors and this will be your warm colors. It also helps if you know the terms that are used in color. So here we have a bunch of paint strips. You'll hear the word value. The value of the color usually is from the top to the bottom of the paint strip, and it's just how light or dark a color is. Saturation is another term, and saturation is just how dominant a color is. So here we have red-violet, so the more you go from left to right, the less dominant red-violet will be. When choosing a color, you also have to think about the mood of the room. So when you're painting your bedroom, do you want your bedroom to be romantic and intimate, or do you want it to be soothing and relaxing? So choose the paint color that would create that mood for you. Also, it helps to know lighting. So your paint store, like here at Sherwin Williams, they have a light box so you could test your colors. Remember that natural light creates the truest colors. If you have incandescent lighting, it usually shows the yellows and the warm tones. If you have fluorescent lighting, it gives you that harsh, sharp blue tones. So you have to remember that because lighting plays an important role in choosing your color. If you're still unsure about the color that you pick, go to your Sherwin Williams store. They sell a quart of paint, color to go that you can purchase. They also sell the poster boards. So paint the color on the poster board, bring it home with you, put it in the space, look at it at different times of the day. You want to make sure that you're happy with the color that you chose for your space. For more decorating tips and color tips, go to decoryouhr.com or visit your Sherwin Williams store and ask an expert there to help you choose your color. Coming up, we'll visit the chocolate therapist to learn about the benefits of chocolate and pairing chocolate with wine. Decor You is a full-service interior design company. We're located in Highlands Ranch, and we've been here in Colorado for 10 years.
Usually the kind of clients that contact us are pretty busy, they don't have a lot of time to do this on their own, and they just want to have someone come into their home and make it feel the way they envision it. We pride ourselves on working with all kinds of budgets and being able to make someone comfortable when we come in their home, and it's a great experience. It should be fun. It shouldn't be stressful or overwhelming.
With Decor You's design expertise, knowledge, and attention to detail, people can save money because they avoid costly mistakes and they also avoid wasting time. Our process usually starts with a 20-minute phone call, and that's our discovery phase where we learn more about your project, what you want to do in the space, and what your expectations are.
We'll then make an in-home consultation where we actually then go and see your space and sit down for about an hour and measure the space, take photographs of the space.
Then we go back to our office, and in 2 weeks we come back with a design presentation. This is when we show you 3 design options. All our design options are interchangeable. You can mix and match, and they were created based on conversations we had with you. Once you've selected the design option that you'd like to do in your home, we go back to our office and start the ordering process. We're there to manage your project from start to finish. We do everything in your home, from a simple paint consultation to accessorizing a room to decorating one room or your whole home. We do it all.
Call Decor You now and get $250 off your interior design project. 303-346-2593. Interact with Good Living by Design on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Find the links at goodlivingbydesign.com.
Hi, I'm Yelena Anderson, designer with the Denver Southwest branch of 3 Week Kitchens. And today I have a tip for you on a way you can update your bathroom without spending much money or spending very much time. Many of us in Denver live in homes that are in the 25 to 30-year-old range. And lots of those homes have builder-grade mirrors above the vanities. You know what I'm talking about, is that large wall of glass that has no design style and no personality. It's functional, but what does it really do for your room? So why not take it down and replace it with 2 individual mirrors that have some design style and say something about you as the homeowner? Builder-grade mirrors are often adhered to the wall lightly with mirror mastic, and they can be pried off the wall once the clips are removed that hold them to the wall. Once it's down, it's just a matter of prepping and painting the wall and then hanging the new mirrors in place. Believe it or not, this is a really easy way and inexpensively you can update your space with very little effort. Now, if you think that taking down that builder-grade mirror is more than you can handle, I also have a tip for a way to give it some personality with also very little effort. Go to your local home improvement store and buy some trim molding. You can get it in whatever style is good for your room and paint it in a color that works with your bathroom design. Then adhere it to the mirror using a mirror-specific adhesive like liquid nails for mirrors. However, make sure that you paint the back of that molding black, or it is going to reflect unattractively once it is adhered to the mirror. With just a few miter cuts, you will have created a personalized, updated mirror with very little effort that will completely change the look of your bathroom. If instead of doing a DIY project, you would prefer some professional help with your bathroom or kitchen remodel, my colleagues and I at the Southwest Denver branch of 3 Week Kitchens would love to help you. Please contact us at 303-346-2593 or email us at denver-sw@3weekkitchens.com to set up a consultation today.
Many of us don't need a lot of convincing to try chocolate or wine, but did you know that it can also taste good together? So let's go and check out some unusual wine and chocolate pairings at the Chocolate Therapist.
I'm Julie Peck, and I'm at the Chocolate Therapist in downtown Littleton. The shop really came as a result of me speaking about the health benefits of chocolate from my book, The Chocolate Therapist. And what happened was that caught on quite quickly, and I started doing a lot of presentations and then teaching chocolate and wine pairing classes. And I was always using other people's chocolate, so I had that aha moment where maybe I should make my own brand. So I hired this company to do it, and then when they retired, I ended up with the company. That's how I came to own a chocolate shop. What I did right away, change all the recipes to all natural, so no dyes, no preservatives, no artificial ingredients, because that's kind of my concept. I'm a nutritionist, and that's what my book is all about, and I wanted our chocolate to reflect those ideas that I had. So what we do is quite a bit different than other chocolate companies because I really care about what's in the chocolate. So the good thing is the clean recipes also work well with wine, so it's a win-win for everyone. The chocolate and wine pairing classes we offer 2 to 3 times a week, and we do sell it through Groupon. They're usually sold out about a month in advance, and you'll go through 4 different wines, 10 chocolates, how chocolate's made from bean to bar. We talk about each of the chocolates and the pairings, and essentially what you learn is everything that you would need to know to host your own event, which is what I encourage people to do. And I know they do it because they call here and they're like, okay, these are our wines, and this is what we're going to do, so tell us which chocolates to buy. You really have to eat good quality chocolate in order to get health benefits, and it needs to be dark. So what we do here, first of all, we have that really clean ingredient profile to start with. We have 2 different dark chocolates, a 55% dark and a 72%, so we try to get people to move from what they, from milk to the middle dark to the really dark. And the chocolate itself is made from the ground seeds of a fruit tree, the Theobroma cacao. You take the tree, you extract the seeds, you get all the liquid out, and then the base is cocoa powder, and that's what chocolate's made from. So it's really the most nutrient-dense part of the plant that is the base of chocolate. And I think for me, I just, it's not that hard to convince yourself that if you're eating a condensed piece of fruit, it's good for you. But what you put into it is really key, that's the key to everything. So that's what we focus on, is just keeping the ingredient profile clean. Try to go as dark as possible, but definitely work your way into dark so that you enjoy the process. We have a coffee shop, and we use local roast coffee and dairy fresh milk. Most of our syrups are also organic. So we have coffees, teas, chai, smoothies, frozen blended drinks, pretty much everything that you would expect to find in a coffee shop. But we hope that we're doing it a little bit better than the average coffee shop, because we do use a local roast delivered here fresh every Friday. We just try to take whatever everyone else is doing and raise the bar as high as possible. Probably the most popular gift is the assorted box, just because people get that when they don't know what else to give. But we have a collection that's just made for pairing with wines or beers or teas or whatever you're drinking, that's infused with organic flavoring oils and made with a little coconut oil to soften the center. So that's a really unique gift if you just give, say, a box of either the milk or dark and a bottle of wine. And then we have the books that I've written. There's 4 different books here in the shop, which I can hand sign to everyone. We have sea salt caramels that are probably the best sea salt caramels anybody's ever tried, because they're made with red Hawaii Palm Island sea salt, so it's got a little snap to it. And they're also made with all natural caramel and chocolate. It's just like everything we do, a little bit different than everybody else. And another thing we do, toffee. I mean, those aren't exactly the healthiest things, but if you're going to go down the caramel and toffee road, we have the best. So those are some of the more popular items. But we do everything. We have turtles, mints. We have our own recipes for every single thing that we do. So you cannot, just go in and buy this product anywhere. You have to come to the Chocolate Therapist. We do participate in the Chocolate Festival every year, which is the 2 days before Mother's Day. Every year, and so far it's always been at the Merchandise Mart. So free parking there, and a great event. All day you can just eat as much chocolate as you want, and there's all kinds of fun things like a pudding eating contest and a crowning of the chocolate queen. And we did last year a chocolate and whiskey pairing. Each time we do something different. Maybe it's a chocolate and beer, chocolate and wine, chocolate and whiskey, and whiskey seemed to be the hot thing last year, so we did that. And yeah, it's just a great adventure and a good way to experience a lot of different chocolates, so you can kind of figure out which brand you like the best. Definitely would encourage people to come down to Littleton, because it's a really nice little community with a lot of boutiques, and we're right in the center of the center block, so you can't come down here and miss the Chocolate Therapist. We have everything. We're always open, 8:30 to 6:30, Monday through Friday, Saturdays, Sundays. So it is a fun experience. We always have samples. The staff is really awesome, and we like to say it's the happy place. So if you're not happy when you arrive, you'll be happy when you leave. But hopefully you're happier once you're in here.
Coming up next, we'll learn how to create a beautiful tablescape from the designers of Decor You.
Find videos, information, and expert interior design advice at goodlivingbydesign.com.
Hi, I'm Kelsey, and we're here at Apricot Lane Boutique at the Streets at South Glen. So we are a women's boutique. We're great for women anywhere from 18 to 60. We've got a great assortment of clothes, from skirts, tops, dresses, handbags, jewelry, accessory, great gift ideas. So come on down to Streets at South Glen and come shop with us. We'd love to have you here.
Her Life Denver magazine is designed to keep women inspired and connected. Each month, we dedicate Her Life to celebrating all that is exceptional in our community. You'll find inspirational women and interesting topics such as health, beauty, and home design. With beautiful full-color photography and great stories, we strive to keep today's women connected to the things they need and want. Get our free monthly newsletter or subscribe by going online at herlifemagazine.com/Denver.
Hi, I'm Michelle with Handyman Matters of Cherry Creek, and I have a great tip for you. If you want to change your screens to your windows for the summer, simply just open up your window. In newer windows, you'll see 2 tabs on the lower and the upper part of the screen, and simply just take those with your finger and pull to the center and push out. And that's how you can take your screen off. If you want to put the screen back on, just do it in reverse. For older windows, you'll notice that there's tabs all the way around your windows, and so you'll need to open up each tab, take off the pane of glass, and then take out your screen and simply put in a new one and do it in reverse and close all the tabs back up. If you do not want to do this yourself, we can always come and take care of this for you, and we will definitely take care of you. And our office is 720-370-8008.
I'm Linda, and I'm with Jen today. We're both from Decor You, and we are going to show you how to set a beautiful table. So for starters, I always like to start with a beautiful chair. I happened to purchase these chairs for $40 and purchase some fabric. So with some paint and recovering, you can have a whole unique look. I chose to do, as you can see with this one, the base, the seat cushion, and the back are 2 different fabrics. That just kind of gives a little bit of uniqueness, but you can still do the same kind of fabric. The other thing I love to do is with my table, typically I like to start with a 42-inch if you're going to be seating 4. It gives you enough room to seat 4 comfortably. So 42-inch table, and we've started the first layer with the tablecloth. I love white because white goes with everything and you can find it anywhere.
Yeah, and Linda, I love round tables because it just has a great mood when you put your settings together, and I think it's a really nice area to have a conversation, and I always gravitate towards round tables if we can. So white tablecloths are a great staple to have in your chest for when you're putting together a table. And we've already put together our beautiful arrangement here. I think it's really fun to do something different. This is grand and tall, and I think it makes a statement for the whole table. And we're using fresh lemons. That cost me a couple dollars, and some fresh bouquet that I put together, and a large tall vase. I think it really speaks to the whole table and looks wonderful.
You know, I really love the height of this, so I think that was a very good choice that you picked.
I think people are always scared to do something too tall or too big, but really you can still, if you need to remove it while you're eating, that's fine. But I think, you know, it speaks to this whole table, and it becomes our inspiration piece for everything else we're going to do for the table design. Let's start with a couple easy tips that most people can find in their homes or are very inexpensive to go and purchase. So let's start with our placemats. So with a round table, you'll want to do a round placemat or a round charger plate. And today we have these beautiful wicker textured placemats, and they really pop off the white table.
I love the adding texture to the table.
Yeah, that's really what makes the table interesting, is you don't want everything to be the same, and be a little brave. That's what makes everything really, you know, come to life on your table.
And I already feel like the table's coming to life just adding just that first simple layer. So what's our next layer?
Okay, next layer. We talk about staples that you should have in your kitchen. White plates are the best to have. So we take our white plates. They go with everything. They look great with any food, and I have to tell you, I'm a terrible cook. But I can make a table look grand and beautiful and make my food look much better than it probably really tastes.
I have to say I'm the same with you on the cooking part. Yeah. I have 2 siblings that are wonderful cooks, and somehow that gene skipped me.
Yeah, the pressure's on when I entertain, but I think people know you're going to have a beautiful table, but maybe the food's not great. Okay, next layer.
Should we do our pears?
Yeah, let's do those. So very inexpensive. You see that we have the fresh lemons in our vase here, and we've got fresh pears. Just adds a pop of color, whether you're having a dinner or a brunch. It doesn't really matter. It just adds a little texture again, color to the table, and some interest. It's something unexpected that your guests wouldn't, you know, plan on seeing.
Exactly. The next thing I think that's really important is cloth napkins. I love using cloth napkins. I grew up working in a kitchen store, and it was a big no-no to use any paper. So I love cloth napkins. And you know, a lot of people kind of struggle with the idea of how do I put them, how do I present them. I got a very simple way to do it. Square, point into the middle, do that. You kind of just pull everything down. You can see where it wrinkled. And then very simply, you put the napkin ring on. So very quickly you can have a beautiful looking napkin. I also love the extra little thing. Jen is really great with this, and I'm stealing her little tip. These are peacock feathers, and you can stick so pretty a peacock feather in. And then another thing is we love name tags. I love to kind of pre-seat people.
Well,
it helps
smart.
with the conversation and making sure that, you know, sometimes it's great to put different people next to each other, or sometimes people who you know will get along to keep peace.
I think it's very thoughtful too that you've planned enough ahead that you've got their place settings for them.
So you can kind of just simply place it in and then place your napkin on your plate.
Okay, I have one more to do.
Okay, so do I. I have one more. So once again, you have the napkin, you kind of go to the center, you pull the peak up, and then you slip your napkin ring on. And once again, the feather.
Again, it's all adding texture to the table and very inexpensive, but it looks very elegant.
I have me sitting next to Linnore. Who are you sitting next to?
Victoria.
So the next thing that's really important is silverware. Obviously, you need your silverware. There are many ways to put it on, but we're going to kind of go through the formal way, and I actually have a little story. One of my uncles, as a child, was always trying to help us to set the table correctly.
Yeah, it's really something everyone should learn how to do. It's very easy, and it doesn't need to be too intimidating.
So the first thing is your fork goes on the left. And I know that most people know that your spoon and your knife go here, but people often put the knife the wrong way. So how my uncle told us is that the blade part of the knife faces the fork because it's protecting the spoon, who the spoon and the fork cannot get along with each other.
Okay, I don't know if I remember that, but I will try. So sharp point in, and spoon next to that.
Exactly.
Okay, next tip would be wine. It's too bad we're not popping this open right now, but it's great to have it displayed on the table. You can let it breathe or air out if it's a red, but we have a white today. So we've just added a little napkin around it to make it look a little more elegant. And then glasses.
And I always love using, these are more like goblets because you can use them for wine as well as water, because not everybody may want to drink wine at the table. I know I would, but you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea or cup of wine. So
and always remember to carry your goblets from the base and from the stem so that you're not breaking them or running in them to the table when you're setting.
And they do go on the side that the knife and the spoon are on.
Yeah.
For proper etiquette.
This is a real simple table, but still looking very elegant. Okay, our next tip is candles. It's always nice, whether it's day or night, to have a little ambiance with your setting. And we're going to place them just here next to our plate. So people always think that you have to do everything in the center, but it's really about layering and grouping things together and really adding some interest to the entire table. My next favorite tip, easy, cheap spice jars. So I save these, or you can buy them at, the dollar store, actually.
Exactly.
And these become great vases. And so what we're going to do is, I've got some simple roses here. We're going to cut these down. And people are always nervous to do this. I don't know why. They'll buy a beautiful bouquet and they'll keep all the stems the same height, but we wanted a couple different layers on our table. So I'm just going to cut these stems for you, and you're going to put those in your spice jars. And everybody gets a beautiful rose at their place setting. There you go. Again, pops of color, real easy, inexpensive to do, and just really thoughtful, I think, for your guests. You got all of them?
And the last is the salt and pepper. And I actually didn't know this, but Jen taught me this, that the salt always should be on
the
right side as you face the table. So you can put your salt and pepper. And sometimes with a setting like this, you can even do 2 salt and pepper, so each person can actually have a set without having to reach or ask.
Yeah. So here we have a beautiful place setting, real easy to do, very inexpensive, and you can see all the interest in the colors and the layers and the texture. Real fun, and again, now comes the food and a great party with your family and your friends.
So if you need any further design tips or need our help, go to DecorYouHR.com.
We'd love to hear from you.
Coming up next, we'll talk to Dr. Ben Lee about some of the overall benefits of cosmetic surgery. Hi, I'm Linnore.
And I'm Jen.
And we're here from Decor You in Highlands Ranch, a full-service interior decorating company.
And we have something great to share with you today. It's Decor Room in a Box.
If you love to shop, the Decor Room in a Box is perfect for you. It allows you to control your own makeover in your own time and still get the advice of a professional designer.
It's a fun and easy process, and when you get to our website, you click on Virtual Interior Designer, and you'll fill out a style questionnaire where you ask questions about your style, taste, provide dimensions, photographs for us, and in 4 to 6 weeks, you get a beautiful box back filled with everything you need to execute that design plan.
Inside the box, you'll see a custom design that's made especially for you. It comes with a customized design plan that shows you all the furniture items that we specify. It also has the space plan that's drawn to scale, and would also have all the items and will tell you where everything goes.
My favorite part is when the box comes, you get all the goodies inside. We send you everything necessary for your custom look, which includes all of the fabric samples necessary to complete the design and exactly where they go and how much to use. We have our upholstery samples here, as well as we always include a paint palette and the color selections for that. And here at Decor You, we like to include wallpaper in our designs, and you get the sample as well for that.
Also in the box, you'll find the furniture finishes as well as the stain for your furniture. If we specify hardware, you also get the finish of the hardware that you need to use. This is my favorite part. This is our flip book. And this is everything you need, from photos of all the items that we specified in your design. And in the back, you'll see the measurements and the colors, so that when you go shopping, you have everything that you need to put your room together. That's Decor Room in a box. We made it easy and fun for you.
Go to decoryouhr.com and click on Virtual Interior Design and order your box today.
Hi, I'm Michelle with Handyman Matters of Cherry Creek, and I have another tip for you. If you would like to troubleshoot a broken switch in your home, first you need to determine if the switch is broken or maybe if just the light bulb is burnt out. To do this, just simply change the light bulb with a new one and see if that works. Another troubleshooting task is to take a light that you know is currently working from another outlet and just switch it over and see if that's the problem. Finally, you can go into your circuit breaker and reset that, and if that still doesn't work, then you know that your switch is broken, and you should definitely give us a call and we will help you with that to fix your switch. And again, our office is 720-370-8008.
And now let's visit with Dr. Ben Lee and learn about techniques and treatments for looking younger.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ben Lee. I am the owner and founder of the Denver Integrated Plastic Surgery Center in Denver, Colorado. What we offer here at Denver Integrated Plastic Surgery is breast augmentation, aesthetic breast surgery, facial plastic surgery, including facelifts, eye lifts, rhinoplasties, and also skincare services such as general medical skincare, injectables such as Botox and Juvederm. Breast augmentation is a big part of my practice, as is facial plastic surgery, facelift, eye lifts. Definitely there have been studies showing increased self-esteem, self-confidence obviously. There have been studies showing increased earning power and general overall happiness in life.
That's it for our show today. Thank you to our friends at the Sherwin Williams Company, our designers at Decor You, Julie Peck from The Chocolate Therapist, Michelle Young from Handyman Matters, and Dr. Ben Lee from the Denver Integrated Plastic Surgery. I'm Linnore Gonzales, and thank you for watching Good Living by Design.
Okay, I'm all ready.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, maybe. Hopefully I can do this.
Okay, go ahead.
Today we're having fun with, what are we having fun with? Color.
So if you need our help with design or any other design tips,
I blew it.
what?
I'm so sorry. You made me laugh. Okay, so just do our the end, call. You do
Yeah,
that.
the call to action.
That was terrible.
No, it wasn't at all.
I feel like I stumbled a lot.